Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And we're off from Levi Stadium. Isaac Gorindo to return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this. To the 33.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Get set. Get yellow. Yellow.
Purdy throwing here to start. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears get it back at the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To throw, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready, set.
To throw is Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9.
Yes. Ready, set, on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, well, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gorindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Outside, yellow. 18, watch out. Up.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd down and 10.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
18, watch out. Up.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy completes it downfield to Pearsall. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
18, yellow. Up.
1st down throw by Purdy. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bears are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and
So their
10
second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not if series are going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Volunteer, ready to run. March Spurs. Vegas. Yes. Travel.
On play action, here's Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. Touchdown, Chicago!
Pass complete to
The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gorindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, cut.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Intended for Jawan
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks, you got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Alpha's up. 118, watch out. Up.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Get set, get set. 118, watch out. Up.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
By the Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Park Spurs. What is up?
Motion man sent left. 1st down, and Williams to throw. That is a catch for Luther Burden. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 20-zip lead.
Chicago.
And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Santos now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bears push their lead to 21-zip already. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Gorindo to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Alpha's up. 118, watch out. Stop.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd
Over
and
here, over
8.
here. Hot, hot.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Down the sideline past the 40. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early lead for the Bears. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow. Cut.
From the gun is Purdy. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Look. Up.
To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Uno. Get set. 118. Watch out. Cut.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
118. Watch out.
He completes it in traffic. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down.
Up. 118. Watch out. Up.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Get set. 118. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Purdy now on 4th down. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they pick him off again! Tremaine Edmonds has it.
Is no good. That keeps the score Bears 21, 49ers 6. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
What is that?
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Out of the gun. Here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Bears decide to call their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Yes. Cover. Park Spurs.
Working from the gun, Williams. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's caught at the 25. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Vegas. Ready to look.
1st down, Williams.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Brought in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points.
49ers 6. Cairo Santos to kick
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow.
to throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
At the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yes. What is it?
He put a receiver in motion left. Williams to throw on first. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one? Yeah,
that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided first half. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Pretty throwing here on 1st. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Get set. What are you team? What's up? Stop.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
This is caught, going right back to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Get set. What are you team? What's up? Up.
One final shot before the half. Brought in inside the 20. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro sets
Now
the
Pinheiro
kickoff.
on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is that?
Here's Swift to start the drive. Well, this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
And the Bears, 1st down. A gain of 14.
What is
1st
it
down,
on?
Bears.
A give right side for Swift. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What is it on?
Now here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
And it's 4th
That's why
down.
these coaches get paid, Kate, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the 1st half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And they'll be backed up to begin this drive.
Niners
Great
take
work
over
by the
1st
punt
and
team
10
down in it at the
at their
7.
own 7-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Alpha up.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He was
Offense in the
brought
hurry
down
up
at the
here.
10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down.
Get set. Yellow. Cut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now a 4th down, staring right at him. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
What's up?
They're going to go. It's Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams will look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
What is up?
Williams set to pass. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Picked off by Upton Stout.
Well, there ends the danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 118. What's up? Up.
Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings.
Purdy's pass.
And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8.
21.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And finally, they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory.
It's a pickup of
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45.
118. What's up?
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yes, 21. 118. Up.
Here's Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
From the contact.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Get set. Up.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Kyler Gordon. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears grow their lead yet again.
42, 49ers 6. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Gorindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Purdy. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions. Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target and really the timing of it all. You could be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Watch out! Stop!
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And that one is incomplete. There is a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. After the penalty, offense staying out to try 4th down.
Watch out! Up.
Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Romadunze, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's caught. This is Loveland. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for second down.
Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yes! What is up?
Again, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for DJ
Not throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be third and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let us Clark Spurs! Clark Spurs!
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown! The Bears continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Garindo to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Garindo on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set! Get set! Final rounds up! Up!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 37-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play! We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
33-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him over the middle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. San Francisco calls it second timeout. Offense is set. First and 10.
49er first down. First and 10.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Blitz coming for Purdy. They all set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Back at the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing a fourth down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Desperation time here on 4th. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. So the Bears take this one on the road. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this one definitely not in the landings. And in fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Wow, just one snap. in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Yellow. Yellow. 118. Watch out. Up.
Purdy looking to throw. Over the middle to Tonjes, the tight end. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Get set.
At the Bears' 15-yard line.
118. Watch out. Yellow. 29. Up.
Back to throw, Purdy. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
At the 6-yard line.
Alpha's up. 118.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from 6 yards away. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Bears nothing. Eddie Piñeiro set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, partner, not exactly the way they drew up the start of this one, but a chance to redeem themselves and hit the reset button here on their second possession.
And I do like that word that you just used, reset, right? In a lot of ways, it's just shaking off what happened before, starting fresh, almost like it's your first drive all over again. Go out and put your best foot forward.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
What is up?
From the gun, here's Williams. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
First
down, Chicago.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
Here's Williams. Touchdown! DJ Moore from 17 yards out. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Stop.
That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20. And a 49er.
7-7, our score after 1.
At the 46-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Love. Up.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard
Well, that's exactly
line.
what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
18, watch out.
Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Get set, yellow. 18, yellow. Up.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. There's a short one caught by Tonjes. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Uno, do not. Up. What?
Up the gut, McCaffrey. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the Bears' 31-yard line.
18, watch out. Yellow. Hot.
Now Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Purdy. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 12. And the Bears 1st down.
To the air, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A pass complete to Odunze. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Chicago.
Looking to throw is Williams. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw, it's Williams. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go. Here's Williams. He'll try to do it himself. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Throw right side taken in by Odunze. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Here we go. Watch fire.
A final shot before break. Williams. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Caleb Williams, as time expires in the first half. And the Bears have taken the lead on the final play of the first half.
Well, my education continues in this game, I've got to tell you, because there's not an analyst in the world that would have said pass up the field goal here, go for it, and expect for it to be successful, and it was. I mean, they're playing this one just like a video game.
Especially for the final play of the first half to have the guts to do that. But I guess, what do we say? The end will justify the means, right?
No doubt about it. For you and me, we live, we learn.
Santos to kick
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Get set, up.
A quick throw completed by Purdy. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearsall. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving. At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They'd had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run out of the gun with Swift. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
This 2nd and 4.
What is up?
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears have broken the tie. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense? Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
12. Yellow. Up.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's
been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Get set.
That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, boys. Up.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Purdy. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Ricky Pearsall. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
What is that?
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
What is on?
Throwing is Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
And 6 yards. yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Right around up. Yellow. Hot.
Throwing to start the drive. Purdy. There's a short one caught by Tonjes.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 2nd down and 3.
11. Get set. 21. 18. Up.
Purdy tosses out wide, complete. Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's Purdy to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
28, Bears 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. This will be caught downfield by Moore.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Here we go, 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
Back to throw. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got them down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
The Bears will line up.
Williams going to throw for it. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off.
27. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That one looks like he'll throw here. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this is going to remain a 1-point game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out. They have the big second half. And that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.